This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change, they get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hey, hey, hey. Voices come. Hey, hey, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We man them, God picking the security power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, God begin the security power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like an eagle we fly. Liberty TV day before. Climb the mountain just to get the news. Go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking the security power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the view, the tell where you want them. Government issues.
Yes, this hour I say good afternoon, good evening, depending to the time or where you are getting this particular live broadcast. Don't forget, this is Liberty TV Online, and this is a special broadcast as we are having Leone Stars, our darling Leone Stars will be up against Liberia, the Lone Stars of Liberia. So it's indeed a very good day. Remember, it's a two-legged friendly matches. We are in the first friendly match played in Bo, in which Sierra Leone did very well. We defeated Liberia by 1-0, and today it is the return leg of this particular friendly series, in which Sierra Leone, our national team, have already traveled right there in Liberia. They are presently right there in Liberia, and remember, as any time from now, remember the match is scheduled to take place at around 6:30. And as any time from now, we'll surely be able to bring to you a broadcast of the match so far. But let me just look at the lineup of Sierra Leone so far. The lineup where the coach winner, the interim coach winner, John Kista, where he don't put up so far. Number one, you get Alaji Sise, where now the number one goalkeeper. You get Idris Kanu, we put on number 14 jersey. You get Salutar Wali, we put on number 18 jersey. You get Abdul Jajua Kabia, in wearing number 13. You get Alpha Toure, wearing number 5. You get Abu Dumboya, wearing number 4. Sule Kaikai, we put on the number 11 jersey. You get Saiduba Kamara, we put on the 22 jersey. You get Samuel Gandhi in 9. You get Momo I Kamara in 17. And 10, you get Yaya Kalon. This now the starting 11 so far for the Sierra Leone side. And shortly I go bring come to now the starting 11 again for the Liberians. But this now the starting 11 for the Sierra Leone national team so far, as the team all set for play against Liberia inside the second friendly series so far. Also the first friendly series we don't play na the Southern Arena right inside Bo, where Sierra Leone be win against Liberia. So this now opportunity now for let the Liberians themselves able for host Sierra Leone. And remember say Liberia themselves don't they prepare very well for see how they go able for qualify into the AFCON 2027, as they don't they prepare very well. We see side the Liberians themselves don't get a new coach, and that particular coach they now lead them into the first match where they lost against we, and then they go in again for the second match with this particular coach. And I believe say the pressure, the expectation get for the on the side of the Liberians, because they go look highly determined, look prepared for ensure say they able forget the 3 points, while Sierra Leone on the other hand, you know, the win will get na Southern Arena go serve as a motivation for let we able for go forward, for believe say we can go right inside Liberia and able for get the 3 points so far. So the stage is all set. The two teams look highly determined, well prepared into this particular friendly match. And looking at Liberia, I would say they are like a closed door neighbor to Sierra Leone, and they are we'll say rivals when it comes to football, and the rivalry done the day from long years ago. And whenever they say Liberia they play Sierra Leone, trust me, it can be a very tough match so far. So today again for be the second leg so far inside this particular friendly series. Usai Liberia go get for host Sierra Leone, and like I said, the team them all set presently for let we go able for go into this particular friendly match so far. We go get for play right inside Liberia so far. And like I say, I don't give una the Sierra Leone their own first 11 side, and hopefully I try for see how go bring come to una Liberia their own first 11 players them so far going into this particular friendly match. But now look at the starting 11 so far. You look at the starting 11, you find out say the coach when John Kista, when the interim coach, make some changes inside the first 11. Looking at the team we start against, you know, the Liberia and them at home, you find out say the goalkeeper will be men inside our first game day will be served as the goalkeeper when be Francisco Mao, they call Tortoise. Today them put on a bench, and we see Alaji Sise when are the goalkeeper of Bantal, we do use for the serve as number one sometimes, you know, for the national team. And today he get the opportunity for return back, you know, as the number one goalkeeper. And you get Idris Kanu maintaining position because of a very good performance inside the last match. Usai Idris Kanu na be one of the right back them, we perform very well, we play on the right hand side of the defense, we do very well, you know, inside that match day. So we see Usai a maintaining space again, and today again a day inside the starting lineup. Another player again where they inside the starting lineup again. You get the left back when Sali Utaiwali, they call Kapesalu, we Naimbi get the assist inside, you know, the last match. And today again a day inside the starting lineup so far for the side of Leone Stars. Then looking at the center halves, you know, for Leone Stars, we still maintain the two center halves them. Usai we get, you know, Alpha Toure, we wear number 5 jersey alongside Abdul Jajua Kabia. Remember say Abdul Jajua Kabia Naimbi get the only goal will be play against Liberia, and we put up a solid defensive performance for Sierra Leone. And today we suicide the partnership, the coach when John Kista don't decide say this particular partnership if we maintain them and continue them again. Usai we see the back four, we'll say the back four meaning the defensive line, and maintain the same players them, the same back four we play inside the first leg. Now the same players them, the defensive line, and maintain again inside the lineup. Also get Idris Kanu, Salu Taiwali, Abdul Jajua Kabia, Alpha Toure, when are the 4 defenders them so far. Then when you go to the midfield, you find out say the coach do a change na the midfield. Usai it decide, you know, for drop for put na bench Saidu Fofana, who they call a coacher, and also Callum Cisse when they play inside the last match, they all in at the bench. And we see he bring you know, Abu Dumbuya when one of the old in midfielders them we done the play for Sierra Leone, and one of the experienced players them when Abu Dumbuya we bring you know, na the midfield area. Then Sule Kaikai today now go get the armband because Mustafa Bundu absent, from the squad so far, from the starting lineup. So as a result of that, Sule Kaikai go get the opportunity for get the armband. Then you get Saiduba Kamara, we na a player of Bo Rangers, we get the opportunity for represent the national team, and we still say today get the opportunity for start inside the first 11 so far for the Sierra Leone side. Then also you get Samuel Gandhi. Remember, say Samuel Gandhi now a player will come inside the match will play against Liberia the first leg. He come inside as one of the substitutes. They will come inside the match, and today the coach decides say for let he start as one of the starters them inside the Leone Stars team. Then you get Momo I Kamara we put on the number 17 jersey. Himself get the opportunity for start today. Then also you get Yaya Kalon we now another player we gets the opportunity again for start, or for play inside this particular match where Sierra Leone they play against Liberia. So this now the squad of the Sierra Leonean side, and I still try for see how go able for bring to we viewers them out there, the Liberia and their own squad so far, so that we go able for talk about the Liberia and their own squad and look at them very well. But this now the first 11 we don't give una so far about the Sierra Leone squad. Usai we don't see the coach winner John Kista only maintain the first inside the first 11 and maintain 4 defenders them with then defenders they also work very well inside the last match, and so that the coach decides say for let him maintain them again going into this match, where I believe say a very good one, very good decision from the coach. Then we see like I say couple of substitutions them in the midfield area. Usai the coach be decide for rest, Callum Cisse, and also the coach will decide for rest another player again we na Okocha who they say Saidu Fofana usai then 2 players, then the coach will decide for rest them, and this time it out Saiduba Kamara, when a player of Bo Rangers, we don't do very well inside the Leone Premier League, and we don't see him performance at the midfield. And also another very experienced player, we don't perform very well for Sierra Leone whenever they get the opportunity. When Abu Dumbuya, we go get for seats at the midfield. So today get for be a very tough one, because going into this match, remember say Sierra Leone don't win the first leg, so it get for be a very tough match for Sierra Leone, because the pressure go get for day on the Liberians, because then lost to we at home, and now then lost away rather than lost away now that they play at home. And I believe say then go see this as an opportunity for they're able for improve in terms of getting the result so far. Then also remember say just in this friendly match for tell you say the Liberians them so determined, so prepared. We suicide a petroleum company in Liberia decide for buy 5,000 tickets where then dash out to fans them freely for let them go and go support the national team, where they tell you say the Liberians then determined for this match, and then truly want for fill the arena, and truly want for ensure say then get the full support. Whilst Sierra Leone on the other hand, remember say we get Sierra Leoneans the way they live in Liberia, and we get few Sierra Leoneans them already we don't travel all the way to Liberia, and already the match don't start so far as the match has already started right in Liberia. And remember Sierra Leone dressed in the blue dominated jersey, whilst the Liberians are dressed in the white dominated jersey, and the match has already started. It's now Alpha 2 in 5, a ball forward coming from him. But this time it's the Liberians having the ball in their own defensive line. And a long ball forward coming from the Liberians. The ball bounced safely into the hands of the goalkeeper. That's Alaji Cisse. And he plays on to Jajua. It's Abu Dumbuya. And Abu Dumbuya connect his teammate. That's Idris Kanu. And Jajua Kabia connect Alpha Tue. Tue spread that one on to Kape Salu. That's Salu Tarawali. For the Leone Stars, it's still Leone Stars in possession. Very good one. It's Abu Dumbuya. Very good possession. Confidently moving the ball around. It's now Abu Dumbuya. He switched that one onto the right hand side. It's now Idris Kanu. That's playing 14. Having possession. A pass forward. But they lose possession. And the Liberians are now having possession so far. I'm still trying to see how I'll be able to get the lineup of the Liberian side. But Sierra Leone are in possession. And a very good start for the Sierra Leoneans. If you're just joining us, it's Sierra Leone playing against Liberia, and it's indeed a very good one, as this is the return leg so far. And Sierra Leone are in possession. This time is the skipper, that's Sule Kaikai, on to Abu Dumbuya in 4 for Sierra Leone. That's Diaby. He returns the ball back to his goalkeeper, Alaji Cisse. And Cisse with a pass infield on to Diaby. Confidently spread that one. On the right-hand side, it's Idris Kanu. Kanu onto his teammate. Somebody turns around. It's Saiduba. Very good one for Sierra Leone. As we continue to dominate possession, it's Alpha Toure onto Kapesalu. It's still Kapesalu. A ball forward coming from him. And the defender heads it forward for Liberia. It's the Liberians. Very good turn, but somebody lose possession and they manage to regain it again. That's the Liberians confidently playing it in their defensive line. And they manage to get away with that one. This time the Liberians are pushing forward. And it's a pass forward for the Liberians. They are pressing on. It's still the Liberians in possession. Now deep into the half of Sierra Leone. A shot, but that one went wide and it posed no threat to the goalkeeper of Sierra Leone. As it is a goal kick, it's going to be a goal kick to Sierra Leone. It's 0-0. And remember, this particular friendly match is playing right out there in Liberia at the SKD Stadium. And we are having, an empty stadium so far. And the match continue. As it continues this time, it's Alaji Cisse with a ball forward, a long ball forward coming from him. And it's Abu Dumbuya with a header controlling that one onto Alpha Toure. It's Alpha Toure onto Abu Dumbuya, dropping deep, and a pass, picking out his teammate. Very good control coming from Momo I Kamara. It's Kamara with the ball onto Salu Tarwali. A very good pass. Momo I Kamara pressing forward for Sierra Leone, and a cross coming from him. The ball drops. Somebody's there, but the defender was very swift, very quick to have cleared that one out, and a very good header. It's still Sierra Leone. Very good performance we are seeing so far since the match has started. We've seen Sierra Leone have been in the front foot so far in terms of possession, in terms of controlling the game, and it's a very good one. This time Sierra Leone on the right hand side, somebody pressing forward. It's now Idris Kanu. Very good control coming from him, and he plays it on to his teammates. It's still Sierra Leone in possession. Very good pass. Somebody overlapping and the cross and the clearance coming from the defender. But somebody goes down. The referee allow play to continue. And the referee allowed the advantage, but a cross forward. And the goalkeeper was very quick, very swift. But in the studio, I'm having colleagues who are here already. And I will have to introduce them. But as the match continues so far, it's Sierra Leone playing against Liberia, and it's still 0-0. But Sierra Leone, like I said, have been in the front foot so far, as we've been able to control possession, and we're able to show purpose in terms of going forward, which is a very good one so far for our national team. And remember, we did very well in the first leg, but a player is down at the moment for the Liberians. A player is down. And the player is up again, looking okay for the continuation of the match. The goalkeeper will have to position the ball for the kick to the Liberians. And the goalkeeper plays it short, connecting the center half for the Liberians. He's still having the ball, being chased. And he pushed that one forward onto his teammates. It's still the Liberians. And they spread that one on the right-hand side. Very good control coming from the Liberians. And a very good one. Sierra Leone, all the players are behind the ball at the moment, allowing the Liberians to have some bite of possession. And this time it's the Liberians deep. Somebody is there now for the Liberians, and he tried to get past his opponent, but Abu Dumbuya did very well. Clever piece of defensive play coming from him, despite him serving as a midfielder, but he did very well, tracking back, helping the defense, and that was a very good one. And the match continues so far. And in the studio, I'm having colleagues that are here, and I will allow them to introduce. And the match continues. It's still Sierra Leone 0, Liberia 0. And the match continues so far. Sierra Leone dressed in blue dominated jersey, whilst the Liberians dressed in the white dominated jersey. And remember, this is a friendly series in which Sierra Leone and Liberia decided to have a two-leg friendly matches, in which the first leg was played in Bo, the Southern Arena in Bo, in which Sierra Leone won that particular match by a lone goal, and Sierra Leone are now away to Liberia. Liberia are now hosting, and like I said, the pressure, the expectation from their fans will be on the shoulder of the Liberian players, because they will expect them to perform, they will expect them to get the win, while Sierra Leone being motivated from the win we got so far in our last match. I believe going into this match will serve as a very big motivation for us to believe that we'll be able to get, the 3 points so far. And the match has started very well between Sierra Leone and Liberia. And if you are just joining us, it's indeed a very good one. This is Liberty TV online, Liberty Television online. And the match continues so far. It's indeed a very good one. But like I said, in the studio, I'm having colleagues that are here. But let me just start with my far left. I want you to introduce yourself so far.
Good evening, viewers. I'm Abubakar Usman Kamara, a journalist and also a football enthusiast.
All right, a very good one having you right here in the studio. And as we are watching this particular match, Sierra Leone playing here against Liberia. Like I said earlier, I know you must have followed, the first leg in which Sierra Leone hosted Liberia, in which we defeated Liberia by a lone goal. And today Sierra Leone going away, to Liberia. But first and foremost, let us start with the first match, in which Sierra Leone hosted Liberia and we defeated Liberia. What's your take so far about the performance of Sierra Leone in that particular match, and also the performance of Liberia, as our opponent?
Thank you very much. Looking at the first leg between these two countries, for Leone Stars, I think they performed very well. I've gone through several trainings and coaching. I think the game was very, very good.
Yeah.
And they did extremely well.
Okay.
Because, at the end of the match, they emerged as the winner.
Victor, yeah.
Yeah, and it was also, again, an advantage for them, to have that win in their own home.
Yeah.
And for them going again to Liberia, I think they are good, and and things will be better than the first.
Yeah, indeed, like you said, very good one, from you. Like you said, national team did very well winning, that particular match, and also the performance was indeed very good. But let us look at this particular match now today. Remember the Liberians, they lose at home, and so they lose away to us here in Sierra Leone, and today they are hosting us in Liberia. I believe the pressure will be on their side, and also they too are having a new coach. What's your take so far about the Liberians hosting us and that pressure being on them?
So looking at that, it's quite difficult, having a new coach, new system and everything. It's quite difficult for them to adapt to the system, but I think they are professionals and they will have to play better for them to secure a win over Leone Stars.
Okay. Indeed, the match being held on for a while, we are still, struggling in terms of bringing you, live broadcast, live picture so far, as we are still trying to see how we'll be able to connect, out there. But engineer is doing all what it takes for us to be able to give you live pictures again. We are sorry and we'll continue to apologize as our engineer continue to work tirelessly for us to come back live. But don't forget, it's Liberty TV online, and this is Liberty Sports, and it's an opportunity, for us to watch our darling Leone Stars, Sierra Leone playing against Liberia, and this is the second friendly match so far, in which the Liberians are hosting us right there in Liberia, in Monrovia, at the SKD Stadium. And the match, so far as it's ongoing, and we are in the first 5 minutes in the start of the match, or the first first 10 minutes, we saw wherein Sierra Leone side did very well in terms of ball possession, in terms of command, trying to dominate the match, in terms of showing that supremacy, in trying to control the match, which is a very good one. And the Liberians, once in a while, we saw wherein they themselves trying to show that they have what it takes in terms of going forward, in terms of, combining very well. But it's indeed a very good match we are watching, and the momentum will continue to intensify. The momentum will continue to build up because it's indeed a rivalry match. Sierra Leone playing against Liberia, it's always a rivalry match, and this could be an opportunity for Sierra Leone if we are able to win, against Liberia. It could be a match in which one will say will make history. It will be historical moment for us, because it will be on record for us to defeat Liberia home and away, which will be a very good one for us. So the match has been ongoing, but we are having some technical problem in trying to bring the clip out there for our viewers to be able to. But we are back on again, a very good one. We want to say thanks to the studio engineer for working tirelessly to give us footages again. But we are back on again, and the match continue. It's the Liberians, they are pressing on, and somebody wins it again for Sierra Leone, and this time it's Momo Kamai. Lose possession, the Liberians are pressing on, they're going, a strike coming from the Liberian, and the goalkeeper went for that one, but the ball went wide. That's Alaji Sise, but the ball went wide. It's a goal kick. Sierra Leone need to be careful, as the Liberians, like I said earlier, are showing the intent in terms of going forward, in terms of trying to get, a goal into this particular match. And it continued to be a very fine match we're watching. But you saw that one just now, in which the Liberians, are showing that intent in terms of creating chances, in terms of going forward. And you saw, the opportunity just now. That ball went wide. We are lucky to have got away with that one. But the Liberians are in possession again. And the ball forward coming from a player of the Liberians so far. And it's the goalkeeper of Sierra Leone, that's Alaji Sise, onto Idris Kanu, that's the right back, and he turns the ball, connecting Abdul Jajua Kabia. It's now Diaby, known as the midfield maestro, onto Momo Aikama, or it's Bobo Sule Kaikai. This time it's Alpha Toure for Sierra Leone, onto Diaby, that's Abu Dumbuya, onto Alpha Toure. It's still Alpha Toure, a long ball forward coming from him, and somebody is going for that one, but a header coming from the player, a Liberian player, and the ball is out as it settled for a throw to Sierra Leone, and Idris Kanu with the throw, connecting his teammates for Sierra Leone. Abu Dumbuya, very good return pass. It's now Momo Aikama dribbling forward, very good one, and a very good pass. Somebody turns around, it's Sule Kaikai, and he fumbles, but the Liberians did well. Clever piece of defensive play coming from the Liberians, and it is a foul. It is a foul, and the referee dipped his hand into his pocket. The yellow is out, and the yellow has just been shown to the defender of Sierra Leone, that's Alpha Toure. He has just been yellow carded, and the Liberians looking very quick, very swift whenever they want to break, and Sierra Leone need to be careful, and they need to be mindful as the match continues. It's still 0-0, Sierra Leone 0, Liberia 0. If you are just joining us, Sierra Leone dressed in the blue dominated jersey, whilst the Liberians dressed in the white dominated jersey, and the match continues so far. It's the Liberians, the kick quickly taken, and a pass forward, somebody picking out his teammate, and they're going again, but a poor one at the end as the ball rolls out, and it's out of touch for a throw to Sierra Leone, deep in the half of the Leone Stars, that's Sierra Leone. Idris Kanu, the right back, will have to take the throw for Sierra Leone. He's still taking his time. That's Idris Kanu, and he steps forward, a long throw forward coming from him. Somebody heads it the other direction, but Sierra Leone are having possession. Idris Kanu is there again, a long ball forward, somebody going, but the defender heads that one backward, and the referee indicated for play to continue, and the Liberians are still in possession. The Liberians are having possession so far, and the ball forward, still the Liberians, And, in this particular match, we've seen some amount of improvement on the side of Liberia so far, far better than the way they played, in the last match when they were defeated by Sierra Leone. And today we are seeing them looking like a team that is alive, like a team that is determined to go forward, like a team that is, hungry for a win. It's going to be a kick to Sierra Leone. It's still 0-0, no goal yet, as the two teams are still battling it out to break the deadlock. Whether it could be Sierra Leone or Liberia, it's a very big question. It's indeed a very big question, but the match continue. Sierra Leone 0, Liberia 0. It's Kapesalu for Sierra Leone, and the match continue so far as it is Liberia playing against Sierra Leone, and the match is still goalless. We're still in the first 45 minutes of this particular match so far, as it continues to be a very tight one in which the two teams are putting up a very good display, and the two teams are doing all what it takes in terms of preventing the other from getting what they want. And that shows the technical discipline on the side of the two teams. And it tells that the two teams are having, coaches that are highly inclined, highly technical. But the match, we're having some difficulties.
So thank you very much, Coach Johnny, for taking us through the commentary for today's game. Well, one for say plenty thank you to you, because we say you really engage people them around. One for say sorry to fans them, as the internet really they give some issue today. We don't understand what's the problem. Well, today we not only get Coach Johnny in the studio, we also get Abubakar Usman Kamara. We also a sports person where they can help we analyze. As we Coach Johnny don't take it through the commentary, and Usman said then so. Well, Coach Johnny, we see a lot of changes from the past game to this. What's the thing that we see Leone Stars do now, we will not be doing the past game? Well, actually, like I started earlier, looking at the Leone Stars side, you find out the coach winner John Kista, winner the interim coach, decide for make couple of changes them into this particular team today, in which we saw or we see already, you only start, the four defenders them, the back four we start inside the last match, he maintained them. Also, we get, the right back winner Idris Kanu, we get Jajua Kabia, we get Alpha Tue, when then also with Kapesalu, when the four defenders them will be start inside the last match. And we see he changed the goalkeeper. The last match now be Francisco Mao, they call Tortoise, and today we see Alaji Sise get the opportunity, for start. Then also we see couple of changes in the midfield area. Saiduba, drop inside the midfield today, inside the starting lineup. We get Abu Dumbuya winner Abu Dhabi, also they na the midfield area. Then also we a couple of other players that with the rest, including the captain winner Mustafa Bundu, the rest. And today we see Sule Kaikai we get the armband with the serve as the captain, for the national team. We I believe say na a very good one, because this na a friendly match, and a friendly match most times now for give opportunity for let the coach able for see the other players. Then today we see we get couple of fresh players them, some of them now the first and this for play with the team very well, the likes of Yaya Kalon, we come into the squad into this particular match today, inside the last match in an unused sub, and also we see Jumaba still there out of the squad. We don't know what happen, whether an injury what happen with Jumaba, but he's still not able to make him into this particular starting lineup today. But the team so far away, the coach don't start today. You see the control, more especially getting the Abbey when that experienced player at the midfield. You see it drop deep, it able for can support the defense and support the midfield and also the attack when a very good one. And they have been that player way not only able for stop your opponents them, or able for be the rock at the midfield for support the defense or block the defense, for letting not get pressure, but also another player way very offensive. Again, you allow him able for make passes them forward and able for support the attack at the same time. So the match don't start very well. It's just that the same problem we'll get the last match. We'll see we know
able to create, you know, couple of opportunities them, you know, and that same problem they maybe we don't see into this match so far.
Okay, Coach Johnny, thank you. Okay, Usman, on your side, you don't watch the game, and I believe so you watched the last game. So it's not some of the few changes that we see happen today, where really not be happen the last time.
Well, according to what's in Coach Seth don't say, you know, the first game where they play, we see say Leone Stars not be able for get much control of the ball. And for today, according to what they see, you know, then get, you know, much control of the ball and the possess, and also then get series of attacks where I believe say this now a great improvement, because if the first game we come in will not be the same kind of things there, but when the second game, you know, they play, and the kind way how the players then they attack, and how again, you know, then they push the play, you know, like good one, and that they show say the team ready for play, and they're ready for win this match. So now make when you watch again to the first game, how Liberians themselves play, you know, they count that enthusiasm there for make themselves able for can get a winning.
Yeah.
Now we don't go on, but it was unfortunate they're not able for get any winning to that where we be able for defeat them. So I believe say this game today therefore be a tough game, because this not their home. So like you know fine for them then lost again home and away. You know, it's quite shameful. So I believe say themselves they fight them very hard for them for secure a 3 points, even though this is not a friendly match, but at least it counts. Say yes, you get a winning or you lose. So I believe say today game more crucial than the first leg, because Liberia no one forgets defeated again for the second time, and also Salone also want to continue the winning mentality, so that they're able for prepare themselves for subsequent games. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Very good analysis coming from a colleague in the studio. As we don't do, you know, analysis into this match, and we continue to apologize, you know, to reviewers they out there, as we technician or we studio engineer, they continue for do all what it takes, and we don't get, you know, the footage restored again as the match continue. It's still 0-0 Sierra Leone playing against Liberia. As the match done, they continue so far. And Liberians, remember, they are dressed in the white dominated jersey, while Sierra Leone dressed in the blue dominated jersey. This time it is the Liberians on the attack. A ball forward, the player is going for that one, but the goalkeeper did well, and a ball forward. Is that a goal? Yes, it is a goal. It is a goal for the Liberians, as the Liberians have gotten a goal, and it is a very good goal coming from the Liberians so far. And the goalkeeper did well just now. You know, Alaji Sise, I thought he had saved the ball, but he was unable to have, you know, do the save completely. And we saw we are in the Liberian got the rebound, and they were able to have taken, you know, that opportunity by getting a goal. Now the Liberians are leading. It's now Liberia 1, Sierra Leone 0, and you saw that goal. You know, just like you said, you know, just now, that the Liberians, they've improved in terms of the performance, and now they've got a goal, and it was as a result of some defensive lapses. And we saw and the goalkeeper went for the ball. He made an attempt, but he was unable to have cleared it off, and we saw we are in the Liberians capitalize on that one, and now they are leading.
Yeah, so according to what Abi say earlier, you know, the manner in which Liberians they come at Leone Stars players very, very hard, because they no one forget defeated again for the second match when they play. So that's why, you know, they're able to get this goal where they score, because then Salone they play with very high line, where make Liberia when they get the ball, you know, then counter very sharp. So when they come with the ball for counter attack for score, you know, then they come with that power there and all. And the goal come from the left hand side, from the number 2 position, where now the lapses come when the player for come inside and kick. Even though the goalkeeper have tried, but it means Leone Star team, especially the defense, is open for now when the game they play. So because if they consider kind of goals they are this time, then we need for take caution and know waiting for do, because like I say, Liberians they come very, very strong at we right now, because then no one forget defeated again for the second time. I don't know if now where we don't get to win in first leg, so one for sit back and allow game for play and understand. But Salon need for calm, so that point where we know say they're supposed to be and get things done.
Yes, indeed. Very good analysis coming from my colleague right here in the studio. Remember, this is Liberty TV Online. As the match continues, Sierra Leone playing against Liberia, and the scoreline, it's Liberia 1, Sierra Leone 0, and it's indeed a very good one, so far for the Liberians, as they are leading so far in this particular match, and the Liberians are having possession. And Sierra Leone need to respond. They need to do so as early as possible. Remember, we are still in the first 45 minutes so far as the match continue, and the Liberians are now in possession as they are rolling the ball, moving it around very well, combining very well, and this time it is the Liberians. Very good one so far. They are leading, and Sierra Leone, like I said, need to respond, and they need to do so as early as possible. But the Liberians are pressing on again, and this time the ball forward. And it's a long one, somebody overlapping, and they are going again, the Liberians, but a deflected one as the ball deflects off the striker, and it's out, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Liberians. And it is a goal kick so far for the Liberians, or for the Sierra Leoneans rather. It's a goal kick, and the goalkeeper Laji Sise position it very well, salutarily. That's the left back, pushing it upfield for Sierra Leone, and a pass backward onto Alpha Toure, and Toure onto his teammate. Very good play coming from Saiduba, and it's now Iris Kanu pressing on, and it's still Sierra Leone in possession. It seems as if after the goal had been scored, we are seeing Sierra Leone now coming out of their shell, and we are controlling the match. But we need to create opportunities. We need to be, precise in terms of going forward as we are down. This time it's Iris Kanu onto his teammates. Iris Kanu overlapping. Can he reach to the end of that one? He goes down, and the referee saw nothing wrong in that one so far. And the assistant referee indicated for a goal kick to the Liberians. It is a goal kick, and the goalkeeper for the Liberian side rests in the yellow dominated jersey. Positioned the ball very well, taking his time, as the Liberians are leading by 1-0. Sierra Leone were down at the moment, and the ball forward coming from the goalkeeper, a long one. Somebody else, it's the other direction for Sierra Leone, and this time very good turn coming from the Liberian player on the far end, and they are in possession, and also at the front foot, taking the lead at the front at the moment. That's the Liberians, and also enjoying some amount of possession as they continue to keep possession, playing the ball on their defensive line, but this time they are pressing forward. Very good control, but this time somebody wins it for Sierra Leone. The ball forward, and somebody going for that one, but the defender confidently plays it on to his teammates. And it's a foul. He is shoving from the back, says the referee. But I need for bring me colleague them again. Sierra Leone don't go down inside this particular match, and the match don't they continue so far as the Liberians them, like we say, we don't see some amount of improvement on the side of Liberia inside this particular match. And like I say earlier, we all know say the pressure they on the Liberians, going into this particular match at home, and now they don't get the lead so far, while Sierra Leone really down, and we don't see, we they control very well, but we know for create, them clear-cut chances, them we will make little test the goalkeeper or able to get a goal so far inside this match.
Yes, so when you look at how Liberians they play, they see say themselves they try for copy how Leon Sawan play the eye line, and just after the goal, Salon themselves they try for press for let themselves able to get a goal, but Liberians they come very hard at Leon Stars, so they're able for double the lead. And if they're not able for double the lead, I believe that they try as much as they can for let them able for maintain, whilst Leon Stars self need for press on more, because the counter attack when Liberian they get, when they carry time, that they make sure say they do great thing, either they get attack then get on target, or then get things done where go affect Salon team. So if this kind of play where we play, so we don't press much. Fele will get control of the ball and put something at the back of the net, then it's bad.
Yes, indeed, it's bad at the moment because we don't play well actually in terms of moving the ball around. But if we're not able to put the ball into the goal, then it's a very bad one, just like how my colleague don't say. But the match don't continue. This time the Liberians and Sierra Leone wins possession, but somebody goes down right in front of the referee, and the referee sound the whistle as it is a foul, and it's going to be a kick to Sierra Leone. The player is down on the far end, and the referee slowly making his way towards the Sierra Leonean player that is down. And the player that was down picks himself up for the continuation of the match. It's still Liberia 1, Sierra Leone 0, as this is the second leg friendly match so far, and it's ongoing presently right at the SKD Stadium, right in Monrovia, Liberia. It's a kick now to Sierra Leone. Midway into the half of the Liberians, and the ball being positioned for the kick to be taken. Two players standing over that one. The ball being played short. Sierra Leone having possession, and a long ball forward coming from the Sierra Leone side. Somebody heads that one and safely into the hands of the Liberian goalkeeper, and he did very well. He did very well to have made that particular catch. And the goalkeeper puts a foot on to that one as he volleys that one upfield. And Sierra Leone with possession. It's Abudumbuya. A pass forward coming from him, but somebody lose possession again. And the Liberians are pressing on. It's still Liberia in possession. Very good play. Keeping possession. That's the Liberians. And somebody still having possession, still driving forward. He goes down. The referee say it is a foul to the Liberians, and it seems as if for the Liberians on the left hand side, it seems very good. Trying to see how they could test right back. That's Idris Kanu. It's going to be a kick to Sierra Leone and to Liberia rather. Pardon me, it's a kick to the Liberians. And the referee indicates where the wall should be erected for Sierra Leone. I could see a one-man wall being erected for Sierra Leone, and all other players are behind the ball as it's a moment of defensive duty for the Sierra Leone side. It's a kick to the Liberians. I believe the player standing over the ball waiting for the referee's whistle. And the referee still trying to sort out, the players in the 18-yard box. I believe there must have been pushing and pulling which have caught the attention of the referee, which have caused the match to be held on for a while. But the referee seems to be on top of situation. And the match still held on. And the referee gives the green light, a ball forward. Somebody heads it out for Sierra Leone. And the ball bounces and rolls out lazily for a throw right in front of the Sierra Leone coach. That's Coach John Kista serving as the interim coach for Darling Leone Stars. It is a throw to the Liberians. And this time it's Abudumbuya. And the Liberians wins it. They are going. Very good turn coming from the Liberians. And they are in possession. And a very good pass. And the Liberians having it again. Another pass into the 18-yard box. Somebody is there for the Liberians. Very good turn and a cross. And somebody clears that one. Not well cleared. And the ball is in the hands of the Liberians again. Very good possession as the Liberians are enjoying dominance in this particular match. They started slowly. Sierra Leone enjoy, much possession in the first 5 minutes. And the Liberians are now showing that they have what it takes in terms of, going forward. It's still the Liberians moving the ball around very well. And Liberia still in possession. And a long ball forward coming from the Liberians. And somebody heads that one. This time the Liberians win possession. A ball on the left-hand side. Very good one for the Liberians. They are going. Very good turn. And the ball in. It is a goal. Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 0. And it is the second goal for the Liberians in the first half so far. And like we said, Liberia looks very determined, looks prepared, and it's indeed going their way so far. Remember the loss to Sierra Leone at home when they went away, the Liberians, but now they're at home hosting Sierra Leone. And this is a very good one, giving the fans at home what they want, as they are now leading by 2-0. But I need to join my colleague in the studio. Sierra Leone, it's unfortunate, disappointing moment as London go down now by 2-0.
Yes. So when you look at this and waiting up to say, clearly shown, say Salon, not a play according to how they're supposed to play. And Liberia, the mere fact they don't score the one goal, that they press so hard for it and get another. If they never get another, then they maintain the goal. So that's not lead also again for the second goal, because from the left hand side again, the same lapses will take place for the first goal, the second goal again come up from the left hand side. And if this not the play of Leone Stars, then I think they will go for concede more goals. If they're not able to come together and get a better attack, they themselves able to score and maintain the scoreline, because it's quite embarrassing. You don't go beat 1-0 now you home, then when you come away and come score by you more, it's quite difficult and embarrassing. So Leone Stars need for step up and they themselves able for equal the goals, at least second half, because I believe say first half they're almost the end now. So if they're not able for push with that, then it's a problem, honestly.
Indeed, like you say, very big problem if we're not able to get the equalizing goal, or able to step up for see how we'll get a consolation goal before we think about getting the equalizing goal. For me, I get problem with the lineup of the team. Sometimes we're not one for criticize always the coaches, but we don't follow salon football. We sabi the players then, just like how the coaches then sabi the player them. For me, I don't see no reason why John Kista for use Saidupa and that of Abu Dumbuya, they are almost the same players. You may use two holding midfielders, two number 6, two same type players. When you look at the last match, he used Callum Cisse and that of Saidu Okocha. Then that kind of player, when an offensive player, we can able to go forward, able to make the passes. But when you look at Abu Dumbuya and that of Saidu Ba, not of them kind swift and quick midfielders them will get that skill in terms of passing the ball. So if you use one, you don't get the Abi when at the most experienced way, you will able to drop another side. But I don't see no reason why we get Saiduba inside this particular match, because they are the two same kind player. Then also we look at the right hand side. The problem where we don't get on the right hand side, where you look at we own player, but a very good one, but that one they went out, and I corner kick now for Sierra Leone as we don't continue for press on. If we able to get a consolation goal so far, like we say the right hand side, the problem will get now the defensive side, because when you look at Idris Kanu, now that kind of player where na offensive player, he always want for go forward. Then when you look at the player where they play now that wing day, when at the right hand side, up front now the wing side, you find out say the player not they drop deep, for can support Idris Kanu. Then Idris Kanu always another player will like for go attack. So when you use that kind of player, then you get for make the player with the player ahead of him. No say there are times when you don't go before, if Idris Kanu go before info can drop, or you get 2-6, 2 all in 6. One can go wait. At that position, they whilst Idris Kanu they go forward. But the match don't they continue, and 2 against Leone, a very, very tough one for we. Like I make them very clear before this match, I say go get for be a very tough one, because the Liberians them, go look highly determined and not go want for loss, at home, because the pressure they upon them. If you look at the stadium, somehow empty, where they tell you say the fans them, CSF not totally appreciate the national team, because of the performance them over the years. We make something we never forget, the kind of support, despite we even get a petroleum company we buy 5,000 tickets, for fans them. But I believe say the Liberians, they're not too happy with the team and performance. But now as they are leading, I believe say the fans them all around Liberia go happy, and maybe we go see the stadium go flop just now. If we then get another goal again, we go be a very good one for them. But Sierra Leone need for step up and Sierra Leone need for bounce back, and we did down now by 2-0. And in terms of going forward, so far it seems very tough, so far, and the Liberians they put up a very good performance so far in terms of the way how they play, very solid at the defense, but a player don't go down at the moment, and the match don't they continue so far. So that's it as the match they continue between Sierra Leone and Liberia, and at the moment Sierra Leone they down by 2-0. So Becky, I just want to get your own thoughts so far about the match Sierra Leone Stars. Leone Stars, it's very sad for us, I know waiting it can mean, but football, sometimes despite team can go down by 2, but there is always that possibility for let the team bounce back and able for come back inside this match. That is if you don't throw everything, but the way how the team don't they play so far, like I say, they used to only midfielders, then you expect for able to forget the attack where you want for attack. Looking at Saiduba, now a very fine midfielder. Looking at Abu Dumbuya, now also a very fine midfielder. But who that go do the passing? Like how we get Callum Cisse, you get Okocha, when a swift and quick players them so far way before Duam in terms of taking the ball forward. But Sierra Leone don't the press on, and Sierra Leone get the opportunity for go forward now. A ball forward. But that one went wide, and Sierra Leone continued to press on, but it was a fruitless effort coming from the Sierra Leonean side, as we are down by 2-0. Liberia are leading by 2-0. It's a goal kick now to the Liberians, and the ball already been positioned. Remember, I'm still struggling to get, the Liberian first 11 side. Maybe in the second half, I might be able to bring to you the first 11 of the Liberian side. But the goalkeeper stepped forward for Liberia, and a long ball forward coming from him, a header coming from Abu Dumbuya, and the referee sound the whistle as the referee separates the two teams, and it's Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 1. And the two teams have just been separated by the referee's whistle, as the two teams will be making their way out for the recess. And I believe coming into the second half, much expectation will be on the players for both sides, more especially for Sierra Leone, as we are down by 2-0. Bola joined my colleagues them inside the studio as the match the referee don't end, the first half so far, and Liberia they lead Sierra Leone by 2-0, and the two teams said they go now the dressing room. Usai the coaches them, the officials them will get for go do their work in terms of giving the right instructions, directives to them players they are, so for let them go able for come back inside the second half for come put up a very good performance. For the Liberians going into the second half, now a very good one for them, but for Sierra Leone going into the second half, now a tough one for we.
So you don't think there is a possibility so inside the second half Salon will exceed what Liberia don't do so?
It's possible. It's possible because football we don't see Sierra Leone non deal Duam. Not to today, Sierra Leone non Duam over the years. Usai we don't play against the Nigeria. We go down by 4 goals. We Susa bounce back. We don't play against Ivory Coast. We don't go down. We Susa bounce back. So Sierra Leone at that country where I believe say when it comes to football we get that resilience in terms of whether we don't go down we can able bounce back for ensure say we're able for come inside the match again, where it can be a very good one. So for me, we don't go down 2-0. It's very, very tough, because like I say, Liberia they play at home, and Liberia self highly determined, and they not show them determination by registering 2 goals. And Sierra Leone, we just need for go back now the dressing room. The coaches they need for talk to the players them, need for let them come back inside the second half very strong. And like I say, the coach need for ensure say the midfield area and make some changes. They use similar players. We don't they follow football now this country.
Definitely.
Me as Sabi the players, them a commentator as Sabi the eyes. You put Abu Dumbuya, you put Saiduba, not same player than a number 6 like players. Saiduba go pass, but it believe more on physical play, winning ball than offensive passes or skillful passes. Them when you get Callum Cisse, we perform very well the last match. You get Okocha, we also perform very well the last match. Then there are other players who I believe say now number 8 players, they win offensive players, they will also able to perform very well. So that's it. So
in the first half of the game, we see Liberia don't defeat Salon 2-0, 2-0, and you watched the last game, and I believe so myself watched the last game. So waiting as more between everything to contribute for Liberia and perform this much.
Well, the last time we be there, so I tell you, I say Liberia going away. Sometimes when some team they go away, they can decide for be that team where they go for study the opponent, you know, try for understand them very well. And you see when Liberia lost to Sierra Leone inside that match, the coaches, the players, them go say thanks to the traveling fans them, and then be so happy despite the loss, because when you look at Liberia inside that match, they not play that bad despite the loss to Salon. You know, so Abidil no say going home it will therefore be very tough for Sierra Leone, because the Liberians say must don't come learn the lesson, and also don't go na the drawing board for go try for see how they go for, you know, correct the mistakes they would then get inside the last match. While Sierra Leone, we allow complacency, you know, enter, we say, but we don't beat them, and if possible.
Party business na the field.
Yes, I would say not so party business. We go say complacency, because if you don't win that first match, you take and say we can go win. Then we see the changes the way the coach make. You can't use too holding. I go continue for say that.
Yeah, I don't say they object that strongly.
Yeah.
You know they see, then they connect that much na the field.
You know, Leone Stars, you know, inside the match,
so much laxity.
Inside the match, one thing we're good about Leone Star, we started the match very well. In the first 5-10 minutes, we did very well. We show purpose, we show that we want to dominate the match. But there is one moment where the team in pace drop can down. And you know they play football, you start in high intensity, then you drop your intensity can down. The moment where you drop your intensity can down, now the time where the opponents they raise your own intensity. That's what the Liberians did. In the first 10 minutes, they sit back, allow we move the ball, and when we don't tire for move the ball, that's the time they take the ball to us. Then one thing where the Liberians they don't good at, they don't find out say we left back and right back them depend on overlapping too much. And when you play a system where you get left back and right back where they overlap, then you don't get that solid, you know, defensive line way. Sometimes the 4 or 5 no waiting for do, or that number 6 when at the holding midfielder no waiting for do, for go wait for that number 2 or that number 3. Sometimes it can expose the team. If you look at the 2 goals, they also then come out from the right defensive wing. You know, it is Kanu, because now that player way so excited in going forward.
Even though the goals then come out from that right hand side, but you just see Liberia don't dominate the midfield, because just as I say, you know, they use 2 holding midfielder for play, because when you attack, the two not just the same thing. You know, get creative somebody will go for, you know, do some magical pass them. So because you need for go back and make sure say, you know, it do things right. So we're able for press on, because we're all on the ball really. Yes. So for able for score goal, we need to get somebody where, you know, they attack very well and able to give some magical pass them. Then we get the goal. If not, this could be a catastrophe for we, honestly, because Liberians, you know, they come very, very, very strong. Seeing at, looking at the first goal where they get, you know, it not even take long, then come get another goal. And I believe the second half of the goal, then they come, then safe they come, you know, for look at
for improve on a performance
first half, and make sure say second half when they can different style. So we say for come at them strongly the second half and make sure say at least we get a goal for a start, then we go try for get another goal.
So Johnny, whose adjustments do you think Leone Stars for make now for we will match up to Liberia the standard we go equalize
like me I hope
let's say the possibility somehow small for make we can score 2 goals, because Liberia the second for can see them for make we equalize by them. Who's we go can equalize and beat them. So whose adjustments do you think we go able make?
Well, we need for make couple of adjustments them, you know, looking at the team presently, you know, like we don't analyze, like the coach just need for take one off, one of the old midfielder them off, bring come an offensive, you know, midfielder, somebody way creative, we able for support the attack, we able for support the wings them, and also for let the wingers them able for be purposeful whenever they get the ball. Where you watch most times wingers then can want for keep the ball. We get for be purposeful. The moment you get the ball, let we able for play long ball into the 18-yard box. Then we strikers then running. Then we strikers then also get for time the runs, you know, in terms of positioning themselves very well, you know, for let we able for get crosses there where they whip in. You know, the last match we get a cross where the lead for let we get a goal, you know, when a defender gets that particular goal day. So this particular match we go on for suicide, a striker go able for get a goal, even if it's Leone get a win, but we go on for suicide, a striker will go forward, you know, for get a goal, or an other player from either the midfield or the wide area where we will forget a goal for Sierra Leone, rather than we only depend on defenders, you know, for going forward for get a goal. So for me, coming into the second half, I will wish for I see substitutions then be made. Usai maybe, you know, 2-3 players then will be taken off. Then we bring come fresh legs them, and also the coach need for a change in approach going into the second half. You know, looking at the style, maybe where John Kista be one for play, maybe be one for sit back, make it decide for use two old in midfielders or two similar type of players them now the midfield.
So
but
this, if we are lacking in players, what if we lack players and make John Kista decide for use the same people there?
No, I don't believe say we lack players that we make it decide for use the same players. What happen actually maybe it decide for give other players then the opportunity, because na friendly match for let SSF able for showcase their talent. But going into the second half, it get the opportunity for make us many substitution.
For put it all together. Why you not make Abu play for like 15-20 minutes, pull him and do some changes?
Well, I believe say he obviously get for make substitutions them in the second half. But we hope no more say the substitutions that we will come in will able for come and can contribute much to the team. We will help for uplift the team in momentum going forward, for create opportunities, create chances. Then we will help we for get a goal. But as it stands, if we continue for play sitting back, the Liberians will get more confidence in terms of going forward. And I'm afraid, like how my brother say, it will be a catastrophe for Sierra Leone if we continue for come inside the second half. We continue for sit back, allow the Liberians and play on the break and play with that kind zest way they start with, you know, in terms of getting the goals and the other goals then come. If we continue for play that dull way, trust me, it will be a very big problem for Sierra Leone. And one thing we're glad about this particular friendly match, now that the Leone Stars coach will then just don't sign. They watch this match presently.
Definitely.
Yes, they watch this match. Yes, we're in a very good one for you know, because sometimes in football, not only when your team they do well, when your team they win, but sometimes when the team they perform poorly. So as a technical man now, as a coach, I believe say waiting for the play now in mind. Now how they look at the lapses, them the mistakes that will happen, and how as a coach when they get for takeover, how we go come and able for correct some of them mistakes there.
I wonder I'm going to feel now where they say they beat Salon 2-0.
You know, one thing where I don't use for tell people I will not for hide, you know, pass Salon football. Me, I don't tell people them say if in a Kista system, Leone Star, this new coach they can use Salon go get for tot more beats. I know 8 Kista is a very good coach, but Kista not to that coach where we sabi for free flowing football.
Yeah.
You know, not that we had a very good coach.
Looking at you, man,
and look,
it's like that defensive minded more get.
Yeah, but
and
not that Salon. You know, we don't see inside Salon they create opportunities inside the last qualifiers. You they get a match where Salon they play where they see we they get up to 8 chances in one match. These 2 matches are the bite will not don't get reach 5 possible 1-to-1 chance they hit inside this match. The 2 legs, you know, where don't they show say the team don't struggle, the team don't struggle in terms of going forward. But coming into the second half, me I believe say the team will get for can improve. And at the moment this way, if we want for be that team will get resilience, that team will get, you know, that perseverance for belief say, because football sometimes are 2 halves. The opponent don't get the first half, they don't give it to a possible that we come inside the second half and able for can give them 3 goals and not allow them let them score and win the match. So it's possible, you know, for let we for win this match. But the coach need for do the right things them, and also he need for do the right changes, bring the right players, then change the approach we not for sit back. Let we go on the Liberians. We get the players them.
Friendly match.
Yes.
Yeah, let me take every game serious. So far, una don't they watch. Who's player on the side of Leone Stars think say really don't make impact in this first half of the game?
Well, couple of players them they don't perform. Like for me, I would say Abu Dumbuya, yes, he don't perform somehow, despite he get that challenge because where they use Abu Dumbuya, where you know give that sticking role, say okay, well you na number 6, you the one put as number 8, you do all play as number 8, you do all play as number 6. Whilst you get Saiduba, when you say one player as number 6, you one player as number 8. We don't create some problem for him, but you find out say that stability in the midfield, you they see the drop can support the defense, can take ball for press go before in a one player we don't play so far. Then also we look at the defense, Alpha Toué himself don't do well, he don't play so far. Then you know a couple of other players them where the SSF don't perform very well. It's just that Leone Stars need for play with style for let we go the final third for score goals. We go sit back, we go knock the ball behind from the defense to the midfield. But if you're not able to take the ball, get that style for go before, for able to beat your opponents and defense, trust me, it will become always very difficult, for you for win a game.
Yeah, so just for Adam something again to Abu Dhabi, they play very well right now, and I believe say the way how the formation they with Saiduba at the midfield, it is strained. You understand? Because it attack, it come again for can defend, it attack come again for can defend, and that's they make it become exhausted.
Yeah.
So I believe say if this second half of play it gets somebody where they come with for able for push the attack, because I can say the best way for defend now for attack. And if we attack, we for make sure say we make their attack, then they count. We for able for score goals.
Yeah.
So like Abu Dhabi, they play very well, don't play very well this first half. Let me see how again for can perform again for this second half. But the goalkeeper again for Leone Star himself need for step up, because you were the back, now you the control, you defend. Now you they able for know the lapses again where the defenders them they get like the 4 and 5 where the number 2 they go for go attack where they're not able for come back again for can recover. It's quite difficult. So the goalkeeper for they in that position they for able for tell the number 5 for step in that role. You understand? Because if that man don't go for go attack, then we don't lost the ball. Then Liberia herself gets counter attack against we. If you're not there for cam lock that space, then go score per we.
Yeah,
and I believe saying that leads to the 2 goals them way we don't concede right now. And if we continue for play that kind of way, I believe say we will concede more goals than this. Because you see say the lapses there from the number 2 angle way is quite empty.
Yeah.
And Abu Dhabi gets a lot of pressure right now where it playing at that midfield. So he needs somebody who go for help him, especially for all carry the ball, make 1-2 pass so that we will get we goal at the end of it.
Yeah, very good analysis coming from a colleague. Indeed, with the hopes what we turn in the second half, the team going for improve in terms of, the performance. But at the meantime, Sierra Leone they down by 2-0 as the Liberians and the lead as this particular match, they play presently right inside the SKD Stadium, right inside Liberia, where this particular match they play so far. And we day into the recess, into the second half, as the 2 teams them they out now, and the technical guys them I believe say they do their work in terms of giving the instructions, the right instructions and directives to the players them. But for Sierra Leone it will therefore be a very tough one, and trust me, if we're able to come back inside this particular match and able to level the scoreline, it will be one of the most remarkable moments and the most spectacular moment where I believe say every supporters them of Leone Stars go always remember, when it comes to football. If we're able to come back inside this match, trust me, it will be a very good one. If we're able to get.
So, Johnny, talking about coming back into the match and doing very well. So, if you don't have the dressing room now, what's the advice where you go get to the players them?
Well, right now I just go tell them say we did done 2 We not don't play that totally bad inside the match. The goal then come, as a result of some mistakes they will get inside the match. So going into the second half, this na moment like me working serve as a coach. When second half can come, I can put the players them, give them small time, let them talk to themselves. Then after they can don't talk to themselves, then you can come back and look at all the mistakes that we yourself done, put together. Then you tell them now, say, well, we are down. We need for come back into this match, and we need for support we serve as players. We don't make the mistake inside the first half, but going into the second half, we need for ensure say we able for dominate and able for get goals them into the second half. We I believe say it possible in football. It's just that we need for give the boys and the right encouragement, the right motivation going into the second half, and motivate them. Let them feel like they are playing for the national team. Let them feel like going out there we are down by 2. The whole nation, the whole country, presently saddened. They sit down, they watch, waiting will happen, the outcome of the match. So let the players then be inspired. Say, go out there, go and be a hero. The whole country, they look up to Una presently. We they down by 2 goals. Una go and make Salone proud. Una go and go equalize and make country 2. These are the words who I believe say for come out from the coaches them, for come out from the technical people already around them. For say yes, we don't go down 2, but we don't suicide team. They don't go down 4. Able bounce back, so we don't go down to let we go out there. The whole country, the burden then are the shoulders of the players. If they lost this game, we know Salone people they talk the plenty.
Don't they get a lot of emotions in this game?
Yes, so now that make
they see side comments and plenty of that.
Yeah, so now that make the need for do all waiting and for do for let we come back into this match.
Really need for because you need this.
Yeah, you need them truly because what you are not going for your later after this match go done.
Definitely, I know what you are talking.
I know we talk anyways. I know we talk anyways because I know we want anyway. I foresee they truly I know we want less Salome say Kistana the guest for win the other match na Southern Arena. Then this one now it can lose to Liberia. No. I believe say Kistana good coach. Will they go into the second half of this match? Will they win this match? I strongly believe so. They win this match.
So far in the first 45 minutes of the game, you think says Salone don't they struggle defensively or offensively?
Well, we don't struggle offensively. Defensively, we don't try small, but there are some mistakes. We see 2 goals, where we defense already concede. We don't tell you, say, defensively, we get some problems, some lapses, that defensive area. But in terms of going forward, we don't struggle because we watch the moment we dominate the game, will be they take the Liberians, them will be they move the ball around. We know able for create that clear cut chances where they make like we press the Liberians them inside their own half and try for see how we able for test them from all cylinder. We will not see that in the first half. So if we able can do so in the second half, trust me, thinking change. But the second half already don't start.
As we see the second half of the game don't start and we see Liberia and Salone. The game don't start.
Yes.
Say Salone go can prove the comeback for be tough.
Yes, indeed. That's what all Sierra-Leoneans will be wishing.
Even done a friendly game, a friendly match, but this they show what we get for doing serious games them exactly right. So we really need for putting effort.
Yes, 2 players are down at the moment. You could see the referee. The player has been crowded around the referee. I wonder what will be the decision of the referee as 2 players collided. A Sierra Leonean player is down and also a Liberian player is also down, and the medics are there. And the tension continued to build up as the players are all crowded around the referee. And the players are still down. I wonder what will be the decision of the referee into this particular incident as the 2 players are still down. Remember, we are back from the recess, we are back from the break, and we are back on again for the continuation of the match as the match continue. And it's Liberia playing against Sierra Leone. Liberia are leading Sierra Leone by 2-0. And 2 players are down. The match been held on for a while as attention been paid to the players that are down. I don't know if it had injury, but the 2 players are still down, receiving treatment. And this is the second leg friendly match between Sierra Leone and Liberia. Remember the first leg, it was hosted right here in Sierra Leone in the provincial area, Southern Arena in Bo, in which Sierra Leone defeated Liberia. And today, the Liberians are hosting Sierra Leone right out there in Liberia. And at the moment, presently, the Liberians are leading Sierra Leone by 2-0, which continue to be a very tough one for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is down by 2-0, and the 2 players are still down. The medics are still there, and the referee is also there to urge the medics for them to be urgent in terms of administering treatment. And the momentum continue to flare up as the players, I believe, continue to exchange words, and the referee is there. He is not only officiating but also mediating, trying to calm down the situation at the moment, and it continues to be a very intense one. It's still Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 0, and the referee is still there. The player continue to receive treatment. The player continue to receive treatment. So far, we'll wait what will be the decision of the referee. And a yellow card has been shown. I believe it's a yellow card to a Sierra Leonean player. I don't know if it is 2 yellow cards for 2 Sierra Leonean players, but you could see the Sierra Leonean players protesting, talking to the referee. I was unable to have seen the incident clearly, but the referee was very close by, and looking at the proximity of the referee, I believe he must have seen it clearly, and the decision goes against Sierra Leone. And the player who was, the 2 players who were receiving treatment, they are up and making their way out for the continuation of the match. It's still Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 0. And we're having a lot of comments, coming from, viewers out there telling you that they are indeed following this particular match so far. A lot of comments that we're having coming from some of our viewers. Continue to send your text message, continue to share, and continue to like, as this is Liberty TV Online. As the match continues, the 2 players who were out, Alpha Toure is one of the Sierra Leonean player who is out. I don't know if it is a red card being shown to him, but I'm seeing the player being matched out. That's Alpha Toure. I wonder whether it's a red card or whether it's an injury which has caused the player to be stretched off, but the player still making his way out. If it is a red card, then it will be a very tough one for Sierra Leone. Remember, we are down by 2-0. Then if it is a red card, then it will be a tough one for Sierra Leone. But the match continue, and a shot safely into the hands of the goalkeeper Laji Cisse. And Cisse wasted no time, plays the shot onto Kapesalu. This time it's Abu Dumbuya, that's Diaby. And he plays it on to Idris Kanu. Kanu on to Jajua. It's now Idris Kanu. And Kanu lose possession. This time the Liberians are having it. They are pressing on forward again. And it's still the Liberians pressing on. A deflected one. And the ball went out. The Liberians are calling the referee for handball. That was very dangerous. That was very close. The Liberians looking very purposeful. The moment they got the ball, they know what they want out of it. You saw the player run into the box, but it was a deflected one as the ball is out, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Liberians. It is a corner kick. Alpha Toure is still out. I'm still trying to know whether it's a red card shown to him, but the player is still out. That's Alpha Toure. Alpha Toure, it's a red card shown to Alpha Toure, and which continue to be a very, very disappointing one for Sierra Leone. But a corner kick to the Liberians. They are leading by 2-0, and they are also leading in terms of the numbers of players that they are having, but it's substitution affecting Sierra Leone. And the player is already out. I wonder the player that is now on for Sierra Leone. And remember, Alpha Toure had already received a red card, but that one went wide and it posed no threat to the defense of Sierra Leone. Remember, we are down by a player, but I need for Kamu to now on into this one. Remember, say Sierra Leone, we did down by 2-0, and we don't see say one of the player again don't go get red card. We mean say we don't short of one player, we don't make them very, very difficult for we inside this match.
Yes, definitely, because looking at first half we get 11 players, equal with Liberia, then give it 2.
Yeah.
Now we don't can get red card. It go. I don't even know how to put them, but it quite difficult for Leone Stars for Lewis able to get a goal, because now the formation go get for can change.
Yeah.
We are in now only defensive ball we get for play. Maybe if we dey play now, we just need to get one man top way would they use play counter. But for say we able to forget the whole team again for go, on with the attack, it go quite difficult. And just as how we see now, you see Liberians them not even go closer again. They far range kick for goal because they know say now, we are 1 man down and 2-0 up. So it's quite difficult for we right now for we able to get something done at this time.
Yes, indeed. Difficult for Lewe get something done, and a very tough one for Sierra Leone so far. As we are down by 2-0, and also we are down by 1 man as a player, by the name of Alpha Tui, where they don't give him red card. He already don't go out for Sierra Leone. And the Liberians then they up by 2 goals, then also, then comfortable as then get, 11 players, whilst we get 10 players inside the pitch so far. And that don't make them very difficult for Sierra Leone. But, nevertheless, yeah.
You think, say, it be really necessary for make you get changes in the lineup?
Well, actually, yes, because na friendly match, more especially when a friendly match is, you go want for the opportunity, to other players them for let themselves go get, the opportunity for be seen. It's just that the coach for don't understand the players them better, and not so because only in a friendly matches, but you get for know which player you go able for pull, which player you go able for put, who's one go able for, fit in your system, so far. Because when you look at qualifying for Nations Cup, some people can feel say qualifying for Nations Cup now only when you call you first 30 players. Then no, you get for work with more than 30 players. Sometimes some countries they work with up to 100 players where they think say go help them for qualify, because there are times we are in you get for the face injuries, you get for the miss out some players them, other thing then get for the happen where go make less until you go miss out some players them, and other players then go surely get the opportunity for let them go able for play. So this one for let the coach make some substitution, for me not a bad idea. It's just that the coach itself, it seems as if no understand the players them, or because of in system where in feel say one for play, you see now he don't make substitutions them, they don't bring in one of the twins them we na Alassane Koma, we don't come now Naika Ide and ban, and then they take the corner kick now. This time he play him short as he connects in teammates and a ball forward. Somebody heads that one, but that one went wide. That was very close, for Sierra Leone. That one very close.
But I think if we get them counter attack them, or then attack that we're able to get 1 or 2, then it's fine, because when we don't get this red card, so it's very difficult. So if we get an attack there, I believe say we're able to make it count.
Yes, indeed. The reason why we don't begin for see the attack there, I talked earlier, say they use 2 number 6 there, you expect to get everything correct, or get everything as you want them. But when we don't see the substitutions then presently, you don't see they don't come with, players them into the midfield areas, when players that we can take the ball, go forward. You find out say Sierra Leone able for go forward, even though we did down, by a single player, but you find out say in terms of going forward, once in a while we will go forward, because we get players them where they feel saying players them we skillful, we able for take the ball, go forward, we get the pace and able for take the ball, go forward so far.
So in the second half of the game compared to the first half, you don't see any improvement, like seeing the way you think say we for do for make we able equalize?
Well, actually one of them now the substitution where the coach don't make so far, also we don't see he don't carry it, Alassane Kouma, we don't come in 8 jersey. Then we don't see, couple of movements in terms of taking the ball upfield, despite with a one-man shot, but we see say the team also they take the ball forward. But we need to be mindful because the Liberians then they one man up, then they're highly skillful again, in terms of going forward, somebody goes down. And we are hoping for a penalty, but the referee sees nothing wrong into that one. But that one was very close. You saw that challenge, coming from the Sierra Leonean defender. They need to be careful, or else, such foul in such area sometimes it will not only lead to penalty, but it could also lead to a red card. And we could not afford having 2 players being set off in this particular match so far.
And Liberia don't score 2 against Salon, but we not see them relax. We see them still they put on more effort.
Yes, indeed. Very good one.
Regardless of when they lead Salon by 2 goals.
Yeah, very good one for the Liberians. Them, like I said, the last match where the Liberians can play in Sierra Leone. So this na the again way football we need to understand. African football, you go to they call home and away. When you they play home, it's different from where they play away. Just imagine the way we play Liberia. Just imagine Liberia they get party. If you were like that now, when you watch this match, look how they dominate we. Just moving the ball around, and we players then just relax, they see like say that urge day for let we be able to come back inside this match. You see the Liberia they use them now as opportunity, like they are just doing a yassa, just moving the ball around. You see, they're enjoying it, and this is very good for the Liberians because now this them be want. So though they lost, but then performance even Nayaso be a very good one. But Sierra Leone win the ball now. Somebody they press on forward, but Sierra Leone lose possession. But we get them again, and we lose possession again. Poor passes coming from Sierra Leone, and the Liberians them don't get them this time. And then they try for break forward, and the Liberians them they go forward, but the defender of Sierra Leone do well. That's Abdul Jajwa. Onto the goalkeeper Alaji Cisse, and Cisse play him shot onto intimate. Very good one. This time it's Alassane Kouma. Now Leone Stars are pressing on. We are going forward. Somebody checks back, and somebody wins that one. Very good one for Sierra Leone. But a shot coming from him, but that one went wide. Very good one. This. Now wait till they talk, not to like say sometimes some of we hate John Kista. We don't dey pass salon football. Like me, I don't dey inside salon football for over 15 to 20 years now. From when me smaller, they run after salon football. As I be all the players, then some of them they way they play now. We sabi me as a commentator. We know all the players them. For now you go put 2 number 6. Now you see where we don't get players the way they able to take the ball, go forward. We able to play on the break. So that they tell you say it was a mistake on the side of the coach for let don't use 2 holding midfielders them inside this particular match. Now when we don't see substitutions them, they don't bring players that way quick, way fast, way able for dribble, go forward, able for make the passes. Now you see Salon they get opportunities once on a while.
One thing that surprised me is the fact that Liberia them pay for thousands of people and for go watching, but we still see the stadium empty. We don't know if them vex because they can't beat them as alone. Well,
one for look at and that way they again, or other people will say, well, maybe because now friendly match, then self not take them very, very serious. But like they say, Liberia, the national team, they don't struggle inside the last qualifiers, and it don't take a long while. For over 20 years, Liberia not able to qualify into the African Cup of Nations, and a lot of people don't, just like our Sierra Leoneans, sometimes we can tire with the national team, when we team know they perform very well. Now, so back we can get other countries them where the SSF can tire with the national team. But this particular victory now where they get to with the performance where they put up, so trust me, even if the fans then vex, with this performance, they can able for get the appetite again for go back and support the national team, because and a very good performance we see from them. They not only the lead, but also they know they put up a dominant performance in terms of ball possession.
And I believe say even though we beat them, the first leg where we play, now they want for score more goals, because even though that same 3 points we will take, but them scoring more goals, an advantage for them.
Yeah.
So I believe that that will make themselves very hard for later for make use of this, this opportunity, because now we did 1 man down. So they use this opportunity for make sure say they get more goals, even though sometimes it can be difficult when team they one down, it's very difficult for stopper because, the system they change and then the way how they play as well, they change.
Yeah.
So now, just like where the changes don't take place on the midfield, we see where, the man from the wing able for come drive in and, gets shots done even though they go over the bar. But that now waiting we expect for see from Leone Stars from first half. But nevertheless, I believe say if we press on then kind of way, then they, we're able to get something done at the end of this game.
Well, okay. So we go pause the analysis for now and allow Coach Johnny for continue the comments.
Okay, indeed. Back to the match. Remember, Sierra Leone, we are down by 2-0 as the Liberians are leading, and they've won a corner kick. And it's a promising one for them. Remember, despite they are leading by 2-0 in the second half, we are seeing them pressing on, looking very hungry in terms of going forward. And that tells that the Liberians want to extend their lead into this particular match. It's a corner kick now to the Liberians. The ball already been positioned, and a player standing over that one, having his teammate ahead of him. A long ball into the 18-yard box, and somebody puts her head onto that one, and the ball flies over the crossbar, as it's going to be a goal kick to Sierra Leone. If you're just joining us, wherever you are watching this particular live broadcast, remember it's Liberty TV Online, and it's indeed a very good one. Seeing our national team, our darling Leone Stars, playing in a friendly match against Liberia right inside the SKD Stadium out there in Liberia. The goalkeeper Alaji Cisse puts a foot onto that one. A long ball forward coming from him. Somebody jumps and misses that one. The Liberian defender heads it backward and the ball bounces. Goalkeeper is out, but he was unable to connect, and somebody is there and the goalkeeper puts a foot onto it. It's going to be a throw to Sierra Leone, and the goalkeeper did well. Had it not been for him, that would have been an opportunity for Sierra Leone, but this time it twinned us Alassane Koma. And the ball moving around very well for Leone Stars. We are down by 2-0. Somebody misplaced pass coming from him. The Liberians win possession. And Liberia, a ball forward coming from them. Somebody tried to pick out the striker for Liberia. And they are in possession. They are going. The Liberians are going again. But the referee sound the whistle. I believe it's offside. And it's going to be a kick to Sierra Leone. It is a kick to Sierra Leone, and the ball being positioned so far. Substitution affecting Liberia. Player in 20 lined up for the substitution. And it's indeed a very good one as Liberia continue to bring in fresh legs to see how they could help in maintaining their performance so far. And trust me, a far better performance we are seeing coming from the Liberians. Far better than what we saw out here in Sierra Leone when they lost to Sierra Leone by 1-0. And today, here they are at home leading Sierra Leone by 2-0. And they are not only leading, their performance, it's indeed a phenomenal one. And this time, it's Sierra Leone, somebody with a ball forward, a clearance coming from the defender of Liberia. And the ball bounce. And the goalkeeper is there. That's Alaji. He leaves that one as it's going to be a throw to Sierra Leone. It is Kanu for Sierra Leone on to Alassane Koma. And Alassane Koma was hoping for a foul. And indeed it is a foul. And the referee says it's a kick to Sierra Leone. It is a kick to Leone Stars. Sierra Leone dressed in the blue dominated jersey, whilst Liberia dressed in the white dominated jersey. And this time it's Sierra Leone in possession. And the Liberians, somebody pushed that one. Liberia on the break, and they are having a couple of players in the danger area. And the ball forward, and the goalkeeper with an easy catch. That was a promising one for Liberia, but they failed to have done better. That was an opportunity again for them to have extended their lead. But they failed. And Sierra Leone managed to get away with that one. But we need to be mindful. We need to be careful at the defense. It's now Alaji Cisse. A ball forward coming from Alaji Cisse. And this time it's going to be a kick to Sierra Leone. I believe The referee spotted something, whether it's handball, but it is a kick to Sierra Leone as the match is still ongoing. We are in the second half of this particular match so far. Sierra Leone playing against Liberia. Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 0. A kick quickly taken. It's Alusain, a ball coming from him. A very good one, but that one went over the crossbar. That's Alassane Koroma, one of the twins. And since he came on, we've seen much of him in the midfield area. And one will wonder why he was left on the bench. But remember, this is just a friendly match in which I believe the coach is just trying to see how we give opportunity to the various players. And this time it's Alaji Cisse. A ball forward coming from Alaji, but the defender heads that one. And the Sierra Leonean player is there now in possession. It's still Sierra Leone. And the match continue. Sierra Leone were down by 2-0, and Sierra Leone need to have a consolation goal before thinking about getting the equalizing goal. Remember, the 2 goals for the Liberians were scored in the first half, and we are in the second half. And Sierra Leone, since we came back, we got a red card. We are down by 1 player, Alpha Toure, who was sent off. And this time it is the Liberians in their own half as they continue to enjoy possession and they press on. And this time, very good turn from the Liberians. Somebody is pressing on for the Liberians. Very good pass. They are going again. It's an opportunity for them to extend their lead, and it's a goal. Liberia have just scored another goal again, and it's now 3 for Liberia and 0 for Sierra Leone. It's now 3 for Liberia. The Liberians continue to enjoy a very good one for them, and they are in this match in total control, as now they are leading by 3-0, which makes it more difficult for Sierra Leone, and it continues to be a very tough one for Sierra Leone as the Liberians continue to celebrate. It's indeed worth it. Remember, they lost to Sierra Leone at home by 1-0, and here they are at home, right in their own home ground in Liberia, in Monrovia SKD Stadium, and they are enjoying a wonderful lead against Sierra Leone as they are leading by 3-0. Very big one for the Liberians, and a disappointing one for Sierra Leoneans, I believe. Viewers, online are still messaging, sending messages as they watch from various areas across the world, and it's disappointing one for Sierra Leone in today's friendly. Very disappointing. 3 for Liberia and 0 for Sierra Leone. It's a very sad one. You could also hear from my voice, the tone of my voice could tell that it's not an easy one, serving as a commentator in which your country is down by 3-0, but you just need to sum up courage, because that's the professionalism, that's where it comes in. We're down and the Liberians are pressing on again, but somebody is there, that's the defender, and he clears that one as the ball is out, as it's going to be a throw to the Liberians. And the throw quickly taken for the Liberians. They're enjoying, a brilliant performance so far. And this time it's still the Liberians in possession. Very good one as they continue to keep possession in the half of Sierra Leone. And one of the newcomers that's playing 20 came on just now. And the Liberians, it seems as if they are enjoying having a practice. And our players are looking so tired.
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder what is going on with our players.
Just
looking at the Liberians moving the ball, it seems as if we don't know how to play football. Looking at what I'm seeing, but it's very hard for us.
It's funny now the fact say we don't they play that kind professional way. For you they play that career, or maybe not because of a friendly match.
The problem now, most times when Sierra Leone is not performing very well, it takes our mind back to Mohamed Kalon. People will tell us, forget about Mohamed Kalon, don't talk about Mohamed Kalon, let's focus on the national team.
Let me just forget about Mohamed Kalon. Let me watch back to the past games.
Okay, is it okay? No,
we just say the past games.
Anyways, it's very hard for us. But Sierra Leone, we are down by 3-0. I wonder when last Sierra Leone lost by 3-0. Even when we played against Egypt under Mohamed Kalon, they defeated us, but it was not 3-0, and they're having another opportunity again. That was another opportunity. Could that be a goal? But it was an opportunity for the Liberians to extend their lead. And that one went wide. Sierra Leone were lucky. That would have been 4. Very interesting. But we are lucky as that one went wide and it settled for a goal kick. The goalkeeper, Alhaji Cisse, remember he conceded all 3 the goals. He started in the first half and still continue as the goalkeeper in the second half. And he had conceded 3 goals already. And this time, Alhaji Cisse steps forward. And it's a right-footed one coming from him. But it's going to be a kick to the Liberians. Very disappointing one for Sierra Leoneans. I believe there are a lot of Sierra Leoneans watching this match across the world. And it's very, very sad for us, going down by 3-0, taking into consideration the expectation was very high, after we defeated Liberia right at home. We were hoping going away it would have been better in terms of, the result, in terms of improving on the result. But what we are seeing so far, it seems as if no improvement on the side of Leone Stars, but the Liberians have shown intent, they have shown purpose, they've shown that they have learned, from their mistakes right at home when they came to Sierra Leone, and they are enjoying possession, and not only possession, they are playing Leone Stars as any ordinary team, making Sierra Leone to look very ordinary in this particular match, as if we are not a team, but that's football. This time it's Idris Kanu. Connect his teammates. They are moving the ball around. 2 players already are waiting to be substituted for Sierra Leone to be brought on for Sierra Leone. And this time it's Alassane Koroma to Kapesalu. Kapesalu connects his teammates. And they are still moving the ball around at Sierra Leone, despite we are down by 3-0 rather. We are still having the courage in terms of trying to control the match. It's Mowai Kamara returns the ball onto the defender.
Coach John,
and a long ball.
This game, you remember say if this team here so really train together.
Well, actually, the team trained together. It's just that lots of things then they we I believe say don't lead for where we lost this particular match, but the coach don't continue for make couple of other substitutions. Then Momo Kamara, now one of the players them where they make way out, and also another player, as we see 2 players them we don't line up already. 2 players them already done lined up. We I believe see will get for come in. We see Momo Kamara, we now one of the players them where they make way out now for Sierra Leone. But now a very big question you ask, whether the team, whether they're not trained. The team train. It's just that Liberia, they are better prepared than us. Liberia, learned from the mistakes that they made in the first match where they can play winner. And when they go home, then go allow for waiting, they make the mistakes them for let them go and go improve on them. While Sierra Leone, like I said earlier, complacency, when we win the match, we think so would arrive.
Definitely.
And we all know the situation presently in the country around the coaching situation, and when we win that first match, that match against Liberia, we see the tempo, where everybody thinks, okay, well, Sierra Leone, we go get for improve, and we want for qualify, and that possibility for not qualify. But with this kind of performance against Liberia, trust me, I not see Salon go qualify.
1-0. You think so we play that?
We not play that much. We not play that much. One thing.
We don't come on at this level.
One thing where Sierra Leoneans then get hypocrisy. We knocking one for say the truth. Kista don't serve as a coach This same way how the national team they play now so if we don't play under Kista, we will get 1 goal win. Even the qualifier will qualify that 2021 AFCON. Not to like say the team overperform very well.
Yeah.
Now God fortune say we qualify. No lie about it. We beat Benin. We qualify. Yes, now a very good one. Kista na qualify we. Now a very good one. Yes, indeed. No doubt about that. But when we look at in style of play, we don't deal the talk. You know, if we want to go further, Kista can good as a technical director, but in term as a coach, trust me, if we just want come in, like I said the last time, for can prove people and say, well, maybe people and be wrong, the perception we then get about her as a coach, you know, maybe now make them go down here and say let's serve as interim coach.
We see the number one period that person.
No left that side. Now wait till SLFA say you are right. You are right. Why make I say no left? Wait till SLFA say I know they say SLFA lie. SLFA go try for defend themselves, but SLFA no tell me say. But then for pay other person, SLFA gets the money.
Technical director coming in for can coach the national team for these 2 friendlies.
That's what SLFA. That's what SLFA said to us. But when we look at them in reality, no sign of they let them show me country where recently don't take technical director as coach.
Salon.
Not alone, not the only country. That's the only exception. Fenoda country, love Fenoda. We dey watch football some side then. We know say yes, technical director can serve as a coach, but area for let we see with technical director go back as a coach. You know, and waiting Kista go get for tell Salon people after we lost this match. Waiting Kista go tell we. What you'd expect, say Kista will get for tell Leone and they say we play fine. Now this now the Leone Star team who one bill. Now so one play for qualify 2027.
You know, not even enjoyable for watch.
Like, yes, you know why?
It's scanty. Like
no, it's not scanty. The game not scanty. You know why? Because
your opinion.
It's your opinion. Yeah. I'm refuting your opinion because I know. No, listen.
Like, you see, like man and they play like na sober.
The reason why make you they see like say man and not play. Now you hear because you na Salon the blue the night while they hold the ball and pass the ball and get goal. For the Liberians, they are performing exceptionally well. Outing for play na so Liberia they play with. They are doing well. That's football. For we now just see we like we dey land for play football fresh. We are just chasing the ball. The Liberians are dominant in terms of possession. You see, they move the ball with confidence and also with the purpose say we don't get 3 goals. Let we just try for see how we suffer them small, keep possession from them, try they will run the clock down, then break when they want for break, command the game. That's what the Liberians are doing presently. Trust me. And it's working out well for them. For Sierra Leone, the reason why make it feel say the match not they play fine. We went as Sierra Leone and say we the which for let Sierra Leone perform well. We team not they play fine.
Salon they play like na arrangements and get say okay.
No, I know what we
between na Salon then una can between a Liberia. Because we see
no, I know how to use the word. I know how to use that word the arrangement because any side way arrangements can they play football, FIFA can step in and it can be a case. But
and the players they will play so na player they would expect them to play very well.
Yes, of course. You know, and
like not training, even the training where we watch live, they not play so.
Trust me. I still, you know, we still waiting we get for B, you know, the coach in statement, waiting we get for tell Sierra Leone and then inside the post match, you know, analysis all about how we team play so.
I wonder how the new coach go to feel now.
No, for me, when this they happen, yes, where they happen in front of the coach, now a very good thing. Once you working bad as a new coach, where you can come until you meet your team, you think say the team where they take over, everything okay with the team, we are in okay. But now this don't expose we team say we team still no structure fine one yet. And I also the coach therefore can show in Sabi the new coach will Leone start on again. And now we get for can show say in a tactical somebody in a technical coach. Okay. All right. So a player goes down and a yellow card has just been shown to the Liberian player that is down. It's going to be a kick for Sierra Leone or kick to Sierra Leone. You see Abu Dhabi being withdrawn. Abu Dhabi is already out and Saiduba camera is still on for Leone Stars. It's a kick for Leone Stars Sierra Leone and the ball being positioned very close to the 18-yard box. It's the skipper, that's Alassane Koma standing over that one. Could he test the goalkeeper from this angle? Or can he just make the required cross that will help his teammate for them to be able to get a goal from this angle? It's a promising one for Sierra Leone. And you could see Kapesalu, who is also known for taking very good free kicks. And also you are having Alassane Koma, who is also another player known for taking very good free kicks. And Kapesalu leaves that one for Alassane Koma. And a two-man wall being erected. The referee talking to the two players. As a two-man wall already be erected for the Liberians. And it's Alassane Koma waiting for the referee's whistle. Alassane Koma steps forward, the ball in, but the defender throws himself forward, and he was able to have deflected that one out. Alassane Koma picks it up again for Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone in possession. Very good pass. We're still having possession. It's still Sierra Leone. And the Liberian player goes down so far, but the referee allowed play to continue because Sierra Leone in possession. Somebody heads that one into the 18-yard box. A header, and another header again. But a player puts a foot onto it, and the Liberian player going for that one. The goalkeeper is out, and the goalkeeper goes down. As the ball is out, I believe it's going to be a corner kick to Sierra Leone. You know, Sierra Leone have improved somehow, but a player is down for Liberia. A player is down, and you could see the medics are already there. The Red Cross are also there. The stretcher is also there. It looks somehow serious as the player is down. And it's still Liberia 3, Sierra Leone 0, as it's the second friendly match so far between Sierra Leone and Liberia. And this particular match is ongoing presently right at the SKD Stadium in Liberia, in Monrovia, Liberia. And the player who was down, the Liberian player who was down, he's now been stretched off, as he's now been taken off so far for further treatment. It's going to be a corner kick for Sierra Leone. And the player already standing behind the ball, but the referee spotted pushing and pulling in the 18-yard box, and the referee cautioning the players that they need to calm down, and the referee giving a verbal caution, and the player goes down right in front of the referee in the 18-yard box. A Sierra Leonean player goes down, that Idris Kanu, and the referee is still trying to calm down the situation, but it's a corner kick for Sierra Leone, and a player in 8, that's Alassane Koma, standing over that one, and Alassane Koma plays it short onto his teammate, and they are in possession, that's Sierra Leone, and the ball being played forward, and the Liberians looking very solid at the defense. It's still Sierra Leone in possession, and somebody turns around brilliantly, a ball forward coming from Sierra Leone, and the Liberians looking very defiant, denying Sierra Leone all opportunity in terms of going forward, and they continue to be very solid. But Sierra Leone rebuilding again, and we are pressing on. It's Alassane on to his teammate, that's Idris Kanu. Kanu being chased. It's still Idris Kanu, try to get past his opponent, but the defender looked very solid. And Sierra Leone against it again. This time a Sierra Leonean player is there. Idris Kanu leaves that one for Saiduba. It's still Sierra Leone. Very good one. And this time it's Alassane. And Alassane, but the goalkeeper dive well, and a very good catch coming from the goalkeeper. It was a curve shot coming from Alassane, but the goalkeeper was very attentive and he read it well. He wasted no time releasing his teammates. And the Liberians are indeed doing very well as they are leading by 3-0. And Sierra Leone still trying to see how we'll be able to get a consolation goal into this particular match. But the ball is out. I believe it's going to be a throw to the Liberians. It is a throw to the Liberians so far. And the Liberians are doing well in this particular friendly match as they are up by 3-0, but a Liberian player is down at the far end, and the referee has stopped the match, and the referee called upon the medics. And remember, it was the player who went down earlier. He came on just now, He came on back into the pitch, but he's not looking fit for the continuation of the match. And this time the medics are there again, and the stretcher is being used this time to stretch off the player that is down. 6 minutes added on as we are already into the 90 minutes. 6 minutes added on into this particular match. Sierra Leone are down by 3-0. But Becky, I need to ask you, with these 6 minutes, you think Salone go able to forget equalizing goal? It's very interesting. 6 minutes remaining, they don't see the ball don't go up. They don't add.
The question we ask, we laugh, we ask the questions.
Anyways, I'm very sorry for laughing, because at the same time, 3 goals, within 6 minutes, it's somehow very tough for Sierra Leone.
Well, miracle fit take place.
Well, whether the miracle will take place, let's get one first before we think about getting, the 3 goals so far, or getting, 2 goals so far. But let's see, Sierra Leone, we are pressing on, and this time an opportunity, but a poor pass coming from the Sierra Leonean player, and this time it's Alassane Koroma, still Sierra Leone, knocking the ball around. Idris Kanu still in possession, and Idris Kanu one-on-one with his teammate, a pass infield, a shot, but a low one, and the goalkeeper of Liberia was very attentive, right at the right position at the right time. And we've seen a couple of shots coming from Alassane Koroma. Since he came on, he has been the better player of all the Sierra Leonean players so far. And remember, he's carrying the armband, which tells that he is the skipper, he is the captain. But substitution affecting Liberia. 3 players being lined up for the substitution so far. And the ball is up. Player 22 is out, and player 6 is now on for Liberia. And 2 more players are still lined up for Liberia as they continue to make the required substitution. You could see their coach, that's the coach of Liberia, dressed in the red dominated jersey, and his name is Mohamed El Ramandi. Remember, this is his 2nd match with Lone Stars of Liberia, and in the first friendly match he lost that one. And today the coach Mohamed El Ramandi enjoying a win so far as they are leading into this particular match by 3-0, and all indication shows that indeed the 3 points will go to Liberia. Idris Kanu is not happy. He is complaining, protesting to the assistant referee. He continued to protest. That's Idris Kanu. And you could see the Liberian coach confidently moving up and down. He knows, watching his time, he knows that it will be a very good win for him. And this will boost his confidence and the confidence of the fans, in terms of him being the coach of the national team. Idris Kanu goes down, the kick quickly taken. It's Saiduba. And this time, Sierra Leone in possession. We are down by 3-0. And we're also down by a player. It's still Sierra Leone. And Kapisalu, that's the left back, spread that one on the left hand side. We're having possession. It's still Sierra Leone, knocking the ball around very well. This time it's Saiduba. And Sierra Leone lose possession. The Liberians try to break on this one. But Liberia also lose possession as Sierra Leone regains it again. And a very good movement of the ball so far. But we're down by 3-0. And we're looking for an opportunity to get one back. But this time we're unable, as it was Daniel Kanu who tried to turn around, but the defender was very vigilant. The goalkeeper picks up the ball for Liberia. He's still holding on to the ball. That's the Liberian goalkeeper. And he plays it short, connecting his teammates. They are enjoying possession, enjoying a lead into this match so far for the Liberians. And it will be a very poor one for Sierra Leone. Remember the first friendly match we did well by winning at home, but going down by 3-0 to the Liberians, it's a very tough one for Sierra Leone. And the match continue. as we are into the additional minute of this particular match. Sierra Leone having possession and a ball for Sierra Leone on the far end on the left hand side. It's still Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone still searching to see how they'll be able to have a consolation goal into this one. A ball forward, somebody is there, it turns around brilliantly, and it is a goal for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone have scored one, and it's Daniel Kanu have pulled one back for Sierra Leone. It's now Liberia 3, Sierra Leone 1, and a very good fight. And Becky, Sierra Leone have just gotten one out of it all, and it's indeed a very good one. We saw an improvement in the second half in terms of going forward.
So there is possibility that will equalize.
No, the possibility is very slim because time is not in our favor for us to equalize, you know, so far, because 6 minutes added on, and remember we're already into that particular 6 minutes. We've got one goal, and for us to have 2 goals, it won't be an easy one for us. So I will tell you outrightly that it's very difficult for us to come back into this match. But the Liberians are in possession, and it's all a better one for us to have pulled one back, you know, to at least to reduce the deficit so far, as it's now 3-1 in favor of the Liberians. And this time it's Sierra Leone, as we know now that time is not in our favor. It is Kanu having possession, twisting and turning. He wins a kick, and the kick quickly taken for Sierra Leone. And Sierra Leone are still trying to go forward in terms of trying to see how they might reduce the deficit, as we are down by 3-1, and if we're able to pull one back, that could reduce it all for us. And it's still Sierra Leone. Very good possession so far, and Sierra Leone having possession. Somebody tried to drive past his opponent. It's still Sierra Leone. Very good one. We're going again. Could this be a cross from that end coming from Sierra Leone? That was very close for Sierra Leone so far, but the Liberians seems to be very lucky as they got away with that one. And it's somehow disappointing for Sierra Leone, but very good in terms of the build-up, in terms of going forward, as it's going to be a goal kick to the Liberians, as they are up by 3-1. The goalkeeper positioned the ball, telling his teammates by signaling to them that they need to push bodies upfield. And a long ball forward coming from the goalkeeper, and the ball dropped. Somebody is there for Sierra Leone. It's Kapesalu, checks back, turns around brilliantly, still having possession, still Kapesalu. Very good pass onto Saiduba. Saiduba with a pass forward, and Sierra Leone, we want to see how we could be able to press on, but the Liberians are in possession as they enjoy possession so far. But Sierra Leone will gain it. Idris Kanu onto his teammate for Sierra Leone, as we are in possession and looking for that opportunity to see how we'll be able to pull one back. Still Sierra Leone in possession, and very good one. We're going forward across and safely into the hands of the goalkeeper of Liberia, and the goalkeeper wrapped himself around the ball, making it look so easy, but it was a very good save. And the goalkeeper wasted no time. The moment his teammate went down, he threw the ball out. And the referee sound the whistle to end this particular match. You could see the coach of Liberia. He goes down. He do what we refer to as the sujud, giving thanks to Allah for this particular win, because it means a lot for Liberia, and it means a lot for this coach, who is Mohamed El Ramandi, who have got the 3 points in today's match. And for Sierra Leone, it's not an easy one, a disappointing one for Sierra Leone so far, in which we have lost this particular match by 3-1 right inside Liberia. You could see the players of Sierra Leone are not happy, and the technical team also is not happy, but it has been a very good match so far between our national team Leone Stars and that of Liberia, as it has all ended 3 in favor of Liberia and 1 for Sierra Leone, which has been a disappointing one for Sierra Leone so far. Trust me, this was not the result a lot of Sierra Leoneans were expecting going into this particular match, but that's football. We went into this match with high expectation, with that determination of winning, but it didn't happen the way we wanted it to have been, as the Liberians stepped up very well, and the Liberians are the better side for today, as they've won by 3-1 so far, and Sierra Leone, very difficult one for me.
You know, one thing where I really admire, and the fact say even though we get one man down, we're able to score.
Yes, the reason why we're still able to score, we see in the second half, like I say, the coach, I make it very clear, say, you know, they use 2 number 6 at the same time, you get the best out of them. The moment when the coach pull Diaby and come with some changes them, with Susai, we get, you know, couple of fluency in the midfield, and with Susai, we get player the way for take the ball forward. And you know, the player winner Alassane Kouama, for me, now the more better player so far inside this particular match in the last minute so far, where we see since he come inside the match, it show that in that kind player we able for take the ball forward, able for create chances, and that be lacking inside the team where John Kista pick inside this particular match, because we not see players them win a ball carriers, we not see players them we able for go create opportunities, we able for test the goalkeeper from different angle. Now only when Alassane Kouama come in, now that time they will see a couple of opportunities them we come out from with players them so far, more especially Alassane Kouama himself, we in the twin, we get about 3 chances them we able for create so far inside the match.
Okay, well, Coach Johnny, we don't see games them way then they beat we, but after the game we can say them beat we, but Leicester really played. You can say for this also, you can say we really try now beat some more.
No, well, this one I know will say so because I don't watch Leone Stars. The time where Leone Stars begin for improve better, you know, after John Kista, we Susai, Amidou Karim we take over, and under Amidou Karim, sometimes we go lost match, but you will see, you know, the performance of the team can be a very good one. Then also, like you say, under Mohamed Kalon again, we see, you know, the kind performance we don't get so far with the team, you know, in terms of the way we don't play. But today, even with performance, you know, not that great, and we concede goals them, you know, easily. When our goals that we cause for level lost this match, and trust me, Bakusa Ilunians them, you ask them out there, then will tell you say they are not pleased with the performance of the team. Not that because we go down by 3-1, now because the team not play how the fans them, how people them they expect for let the team play. So you know, the Liberians, they are better, you know, then prepare and then take the match serious, and then coach go look at the lapses them where then get in the first match where they play against we, and they try for see how we gonna make some improvement, and surely all the improvement, all waiting the Liberians they want, it work out well for them inside this particular match.
So as the game don't come to an end, we see a lot of Sierra Leoneans, they give comments and comment section, and people they say plenty team. What's my message to Sierra Leoneans them out there?
Yes, indeed, to Sierra Leoneans out there, I know say it's very tough, you know, because we really expect much from the national team. We want for every national team win. That's not the expectation. But again, we not forget say we already don't get a coach. Not so John Kista na the coach, despite him be in charge, despite na John Kista make all the necessary, you know, selection of players, you know, the substitution of players them, when John Kista na handle this match only and solely. So to all Sierra Leoneans them, let we look up to the new coach where they can take over now. Let we see what Ingo bring come to the national team. But from this performance from John Kista with this national team, trust me, it's a very bad one. And I know
say John Kista still involved as technical director.
Yes, he's still involved as technical director. Ingo gets for be the person when they say technical director, most times, you know, you do write up the philosophy, the approach, how you want let the team play. Now you do all that. But when you check you know, the coach instead for the in charge in terms of selection of players, the right players that the coach wants, now they get for look at for putting in team, not to John Kista get for show whose player he get for use, or whose system and tactics them where the coach will want for use. So it get for be a very tough one, you know, for this new coach. So to all Sierra Leoneans say we don't lost today. But let we be hopeful, say we don't get a new coach. Kista not to the new coach, in a just technical director. So let we look out waiting the new coach get for offer to Sierra Leone in terms of going forward with the national team. But this performance, it's a very disappointing one for us. It don't say where Anossi Salon perform hopefully bad like how we perform so.
Well, thank you viewers for staying glued to Liberty Online Television, as we always there for good updates, but everything we can to sports, politics, business, woman program, anything we there so for good updates. Continue for stay glued to Liberty Online Television. Till next time, me and Afudiatu Beki Walikanu, they say thank you to Coach Johnny for do the commentary for this game. Till next time, they say have a blessed day.